Hello, you're welcome to ABC News Highlights. My name is Golda Abadai.
And my name is Nana Kwame Brobe.
On to our first story for the day. So, rapper Edem is in a bit of a bind, and that is because he hit a woman and caused her to lose her life. So, he's officially known as Denning Edem Kuto, and he was arraigned on Monday at the Kaneshi District Court for allegedly knocking down a woman on the George Walker Bush Highway last Sunday at about 2 a.m. in the morning. Now, he was reportedly driving a Honda touring vehicle with registration number GX301119 when the accident occurred. According to the court document, the woman, who is yet to be identified, did not survive the accident because she sustained serious injuries, and when she was rushed to the hospital, upon arrival she was declared dead. Now, he was granted a 50,000 Ghana cedis bail, but he is yet to appear before the court again. And I'm sure they will find out what the final decision will be. But the court said that he was charged for reckless driving.
It's sad. And also it's because you know that accidents can happen to anybody.
Okay.
But guys, please, while you're on the roads, especially this festive season, be more responsible. Try to be just not endanger yourself or somebody else. Right? Because yeah, parties are going to happen, the nightlife is going to boom. So in case you are tipsy, if you know you are driving, be wary. That's all I'm going to say, because accidents can happen to any and everyone, but it goes a long way if you are responsible and choose to not just recklessly drive and mistakenly hitting a woman. We're going to go to our next story. And finally, following threats back in October, the overlord of the Ashanti Kingdom, Otumfuo Osei has distilled Kaprahine, the chief of Kapra, that is, Edu Jemfi Kumanini, that is powerful Edu Jemfi Kumanini. So I don't know if you guys remember, back in October, we broke the news also here on ABC News Highlights about Otumfuo summoning Kaprahine over some issues of double sales of land and also evoking the Asante Ntamkese, that is a great order of the Asante Kingdom. Since then, fast forward December, he has not gone to the Menchia Palace following the summoning of him by Otumfuo. So he has released a statement from the Menchia Palace yesterday, 11th of December, that he's set to be distilled. And not only him, but some sub-chiefs are also to go with him because they didn't give the chief wise counsel.
So there's nothing like I can go back and, apologize and accept my wrongdoings,
No,
accept
please.
the punishment and be
No.
reinstated.
In traditional leadership, there is no re-election. One term, and especially if you are distilled, you will not be allowed to, you're not even be considered to lead the community or town again.
Well, hopefully the next person who takes his, position learns some lessons from
Definitely
this experience. Now on to our next story. So the Minister for Communications says that TV broadcasters will lose their signal if they fail to pay their usage fees. Now, she has cautioned that television signals to homes and offices could face shutdown next year if broadcasters fail to pay the usage of the digital terrestrial television platform. Addressing the Parliament floor on Monday, Honorable Ursula emphasized that the government, which has hitherto covered the operating costs of the platform, is no longer willing to shoulder the financial burden. Despite multiple notifications, some media houses have been reluctant to meet their payment obligations, she noted, and I'm quoting, "As I speak, none of the broadcasters on the DDT platform pay for using it, and this situation cannot continue given our current economic state." So, TV broadcasters, if you don't pay the usage fee, you don't get to broadcast.
And rightfully so, because there's so many digital channels at the moment, and to think that none of them, not even one, is paying is really, really absurd. And also the influx of these channels comes, the whole point where nobody checks what they're putting on. Because I think it's still an ongoing conversation about the stuff that are shown, especially on digital TV channels. So maybe when they start paying, we'll see some regulations and they will do better themselves. And so we are moving on to our next story. And the Ashanti Regional Minister, Simon Osei-Mensah, has disclosed that the ruling party, the NPP, has embarked on 32 unprecedented hospital projects in the region. So, sharing this in a press conference on Monday, December 11, 2023, Simon Osei-Mensah said since 2017, the NPP government has embarked on the construction and completion of about 32 hospital projects in the Ashanti region. Most of them started from scratch, and very few were inherited from previous government. So, in a way, it's a part of the back. And according to him, since the First Republic to the Fourth, no government, not even one, has done this amount of work. It is unprecedented, and he's applauding them for the work done.
Is that supposed to be like him campaigning for the government for the next elections? Because I don't think that is going to cut it.
Well, it could be, or it could be just another person commending the government for a particular thing that has been done. But as you said, around this time, it looks like anything along those lines will be considered a campaign. But questions that have come up, or people have raised this question on social media, is it was just recently that Asante Kene was crowdfunding for the renovation of the Konfanoti Teaching Hospital. So if there was that much money and capital to construct about 32, where most were started from scratch, maybe we could have constructed about 15 and used the rest of the money to go into renovating that hospital, because it is really one of the biggest hospitals in the area. And people even outside the region are still referred to the Konfanoti Teaching Hospital in any case where their illness is quite big or serious. So yes, maybe we could have done that.
I always say that as a nation, we have a terrible maintenance culture. We build things and then we just leave them to rot. It's like I go to AC and you need to service it at some point for it to work. We don't do that. Then we just leave the old things to rot and decide that, we're going to build a new one. Aren't the old ones, of any use if you keep them properly? Then if you build more hospitals, it serves more people.
True, true. But guys, let us know what you think. It is unprecedented. It's worth commending the ruling party for. But what are your thoughts on the fact that part of that money could have been used to renovating the CAF hospital? And also, as Abba asks, do you think this is campaigning, or do you think it is just commending them for good work done? And that is how we wrap up today. My name is Nana Kwame Bobe.
My name is Golda Badai. For more details, please visit abcnewsgh.com. Our social media handle, abcnewsgh_. See you.